Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to what is quite an auspicious day here for myself, Alex, on my granddad's farm here. As you'll see, there goes the county. One of the last vehicles that my granddad ever had here. We kept hold of the Fiat, but there goes the county. We have made a big decision to get rid of that. And we're going to kind of walk through what that looks like in a moment here. But the county has gone along with the Fiat there. I wasn't really going to do that to begin with. I was going to keep hold of the county. But then I got talking to someone, actually the chap who took the last county there. And he has, I believe it is ANG Contracting is the official name there. Now I was talking about the county that he took, that was the Ford Control, and how much he liked that one and how that was working out. And then he was asking about the other county, and I said, well, I had thought about getting rid of it, but then I wasn't quite too sure. And then he offered me a trade. And wow, I do like a bit of a trade. Well, I do like a bit of a project, so we took it. Now there's a few things that we need to update you on the farm here, so we're just going to go around the corner. First thing, we've just passed it, you'll see there, we have a plow. We have bought a new plow. We've traded in the Caverland, which is a 4-furrow, and we have picked up a 5-furrow. This is pretty new actually, a 5-furrow Agramaz it is. It's a European plow, but it's a larger working width for us, and it's going to be really good. Now, we could quite easily actually pull it on that case over there without a problem, and we may well do it from time to time. That's still in the drill. We're going to get out and use that hopefully tomorrow. I think start to get some more of our winter barley in the ground. But we've got it, like I say, I traded the county for a little bit of money in the project, and the project is going to need all of that money. Let me tell you, it's around the corner. It is a bigger tractor in the county. It's certainly a lot more modern, and it's in here. It's red, and it's a Massey. Now, this tractor is frankly something that I didn't think I'd get, but it's a beaut. It's I mean, like I say, it does need a little bit of touch up, a little bit of work to it, but yeah, it is going to be an absolute cracking machine, that's for sure. It has quite a few hours on the clock. It's been kind of bodged together a bit of late. The engine runs sound mechanically is great. It just needs a little bit of work cosmetically just to get it into a better place. We're not going to look at it in too much detail today. We are going to kind of really dial into that one in another episode because we've got things to do today. One of the things that we need to look into, the tires. It needs some new rubber. It needs to touch up on the paint. A lot of the trim on the far side there is gone, and it needs a bit of a kind of a brush up on the bodywork as well, which we can do. That's not a problem at all. We'll get that one all included. But the tires, as you'll see here, I've got these are all really worn down rubber trailbogs on the back here. They are 710 70 R38s. And we've got trailbogs on the front, but I believe one of these is doesn't even have the same tire on. That one is a trailbog, so it must be that one at the back there. What's that? Yeah, we've got a Michelin tire on the back there, so we're going to get a whole set of new. Might even go Michelin again, probably. They've been doing me quite well recently, so we'll probably stick with those, but we need new tires. We need to get some new paintwork on there. Probably a bit of a filter change and a service, change the oil out there as well. It's 160 horse. It's a beautiful, good big power tractor. Will be the biggest that we've got there. That one is a rare one. The previous owner actually put a 40k box into that one. They usually should have a 30k, so it's going to be a little bit quicker as well, which is fantastic. Very happy about that. So yeah, that's all we got to do, a little bit to touch up here and there, but it should be pretty cool. I'm very excited about it to see what that looks like for us to get going with, and it's going to be like a real heavy draft tractor for us. Moving into the orchard field. Everything's looking good, everything's coming along nicely. Trees are in blossom, as you can see over there, looking fantastic for it as well. Potatoes are coming through, starting to get some shoots on those plants. And then, this has been done for a little while now. I didn't actually show you this. Look at that pumping station. It's finished, everybody. It's finished and it's looking absolutely fantastic. If I come around the corner here, I did a little bit of dry stone walling. I moved the gate, set the gate post in concrete here instead because it's a little bit easier to get in and out. So we've done that one, and now that means that the wall, I kind of took down the wall here and rebuilt it over there. So that's all blocked off. This makes a little bit more sense to me, so we can get in and out of everywhere. So we can still get up here, up to the sheep that are looking fantastic there. But then yeah, we're all looking good. But the pumping station is all hooked in, all connected. If you recall, I dug a big hole here, stuck a well in the ground, and we've been able to kind of really pull it out from here. So this is the pipe that it was connected into, and they came in, they teed off from there, and the pipe kind of goes underneath. There's actually a tap down there now, which I can turn off if I need to there. So that's pretty cool. And this is my pumping station. I can get this my water tank filled up from here. My license is all up to date, so I don't need to worry about being fined for any water extraction, and we're all looking good. So that is really, really pleasing. I'm hoping that will kind of resolve the problem of the orchard field here for the foreseeable and for the farm, whichever way we go. But yeah, very, very happy with that indeed. All kind of working, we're becoming a bit more self-sufficient there now as well. So I am delighted to see that all take shape. So yeah, we got the new plow, we got the tractor, we're looking forward to getting that worked soon. The Ford 7840 is still here with the trailer on. We've been carting grain with that one. It went well. Actually, I need to take the truck over. I'm going to show you why. It went good news and bad news, really, I think is the best way to describe it. We finished off the 2 fields of spring barley, which went yielded pretty well, probably better than I expected. And we caught that straight away to the store, sold it off straight off the field, which is good. So we should expect to see a nice check coming through for that very shortly. So that's good news that we got that done. We just got a field of rye left. The bad news, and the reason the field of rye hasn't been finished yet, is as we come around the corner here, you'll see that the Fiat has the header trailer on the back of it, and the combine's parked here with the auger out. Now there is a very good reason for the auger to be out here. There's a belt on here in the back end somewhere which drives the hydraulic pump, which is snapped. Now when it snapped, it meant that I couldn't it was actually when I was just taking off the header trailer, which is very fortunate. But what it does mean is I can't fold the auger in. It's stuck as it is. So I can't move fields. I can't take it down the road. I can't physically fit down the road. It's not a big combine, but when you've add on about, what's that, another 12 foot or so, it sticks out a bit. So I had to go and pick up a belt. I've got one. I'm going to get that fitted in today, and then we're going to get this folded up. We're going to take it on down to the rye field, and we'll get it all done. That's the last of it. It's not very big either. It should just be a nice one to get kind of ticked off that list, and we can really call the harvest a successful harvest then. As you'll see though, as we jump through here, we've got the baling to do over there. Those 2 fields did do quite a good job actually. The long field that goes right up that hill was very, very good for as far as yields are concerned. It really slowed me right down here with the combine. I think at one point it was about 2-3 miles an hour. I just could barely move. It's not a modern combine, so I had no way of really handling that capacity. So we had to really grind that down, but I'll take that. It's good news. It is good news. So I'm just gonna get this belt fixed very quickly. I've got it in the back here. So we'll just pick that up from there. And then we're gonna get this all fixed up. Hopefully this will do it. I just need to get into there to fix it. And once that's done, we'll get ourselves up and on our way. Hopefully we'll see this is gonna work. I think it's just in that corner over there. So let's get this fixed and we'll see how it's looking. Okie dokie then. So that should all be fixed there. Let's just fire up the combine. It's actually done, apart from one belt snapping, which I mean that new belt cost me about £6.5 I think. So I'll take that. A few more of those go. I'm not too concerned. That's you know, as long as there's nothing more serious, I'll be fine. Let's see though. You can just see that the auger is out, and hopefully if I pull that lever there. Oh, there we go. Look at that. We have fixed it. Wonderful stuff. Well, alright, so what we'll do, I think actually we're not going to take the combine first. We'll just move this back. We'll take the header trailer over first with the Fiat, then we can come back with the Fiat again. And we'll take the, we'll let that just warm up again. And then we'll take the combine over. So this is going to be the last of it for us, which is good. And then we can kind of really turn our attention to the establishment for next year. I wanted to get a bigger plow just to kind of really allow us to get through a few more acres in a day. It's a vary width, so it can crank it right up as well. The Massey's got enough power to pull it. I mean, yes, the case could pull it, but I want to be able to keep that case going on there. And now we're still, somebody will be saying, but Alex, you were trying to get rid of tractors, you got another one. That's true, but this one was quite appealing. We could get a bit more use out of it. We've still got a nimble, we've still got quite a nimble Ford 7840. This is going to be a loader tractor for the foreseeable. But then really, depending upon that, how we go, we have the orchard tractor or the orchard loader as well, but this has a little bit more height to it. But yeah, we'll keep 4. I don't know. I like keeping tractors around. I don't need 4, but you know, I'm in the position now where I like having them, and it'll be good to have. I still want to get a bit of a classic Fergie or something, just to put onto a trailer for shows and exhibitions and advertisements. But we'll have to see what that looks like and see where we can find one of those. Up we go. And now the best way to get into this field, I think we'll go around this way. This field of rye was obviously drilled and planted before we picked it up, before we took ownership of it, so from an input cost really we've had nothing in there. I'm not too sure what the yield's going to be like. It's more than anything we'll just get it cleared now and then we'll worry about it later on. And then I think into here I haven't quite decided what we're going to put in. We'll probably try and put some spring barley in or some wheat. I think we will see. Okay, we've got a little bit of space to be able to get in, which is good news. And I wonder if we... Oh, a lot of space to get in, so we can stick the combine header straight up there. We're just going to have to be a little bit more clever about this, I think. We might try and just reverse in here. It's quite a long, bulky header, this thing, so it does stick out a bit. Okay, through we come. Crank on a bit of a lock there. Always easier to reverse a header in, I find. Okay. And now what we'll do is just... stick this around here. We're going to squash a little bit of the crop down there, but like I said, I think it's it'll be alright. There we go. How's that looking? Oh, perfect. Wonderful stuff. And okay, so we're going to head back to the yard with the Fiat here. We're going to bring back the combine, get it stuck into the field, get the Ford over as well. And then, hey, then we'll be good to go. So we'll catch you back here when we're bringing the combine back in, and that should be us on with the final leg of our harvest here at 6 Ashes. I'm really gonna have to get someone to help me move these things around, maybe get some relatives in or something, because good lord, simple jobs such as moving 200 yards down the road there becomes such an issue, walking backwards and forwards. However, we're done. I'm gonna fire up the old girl again. Lift up the ladders. And alright then, let's get ourselves away here. So yeah, like I say, it's not a big field. I think even if in its weird peculiar shape there, I think it's only about 7.5, 8 acres, but we will take it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that after. I might put that kind of field into a grass, I don't know. I am looking to get some drains put into a into another field though. It's that field that we reclaimed. I think I just want to put a few drains into there just to kind of get it into a few mold drains, I think, just to get it into shape. And then we'll re-drill that one again as well, so we'll see how that looks. But that's the plan at least. That should work quite well, and that'll just allow us to get a little bit more drainage through there, because there is a bit of a water body down the bottom, so we can definitely look at doing that. And then it's going to get probably restored into a field grass again, I think. And everything else is looking good. It really is looking alright. Looking forward to getting some more seed into the ground. Got some baling to do, of which I'm going to try a new baler. I'm going to demo a McHale baler, actually, which could be pretty good. Let me know if, I think it's the F4, F550 or something like that. Let me know if you've ever had to go with one. And if you'd recommend it or not, because yeah, I've been approached by a dealer to see if I want to have a blast. And so I think I will say yes. Our field grass here on the right is looking pretty good. Remember, that is the field that we restored. So it's looking a lot better than it was before we re-drilled it. So happy with that. Go through the wheel wash here. Wonderful. And through we come. Yeah, like I said, a little bit of an odd shaped field. Probably might make a bit more sense in grass. I don't know. Put this one into grass and maybe turn another grass field into an arable field. But still, I don't know. We'll see how we get on with this combine and see how that all comes together. I parked the Ford in the field on the right there, just so it's out of the way for now. But yeah, I like that tractor for carton grade. It's a good one. It is a good size. Now, what I think I'm going to need to do, I'm gonna try and just get in here this way. Oh, wait, whoa. Oh, it's not power steering either. Good lord, it's heavy. There we go. So we're going to get ourselves hooked up, and then we're going to get into this Ryan, and that, folks, that will be it. So let's get this all done. Dusted. Probably going to have to jump out of the cab a few times, and then we'll come back to you. So as a crop, when we took over this field, it was fully littered with weeds. I had a real issue with a lot of, I don't know what kind of invasive weed it was, but we had to get that all killed off. You can see some of it's still around here as we walk around about. But hopefully that's all been killed off properly there. We'll see how it all looks. Rest of the crop doesn't look too bad. I guess the yield's been hit a bit by that, but I know the crop was just left to kind of go dormant for a while there during, in between us taking it over and the previous owner kind of just abandoning the ground really. So hopefully that's not been too disastrous, but let's find out. We're going to jump on in. Combine's ready to go. Let's get this all fired up, shall we? Put the threshing unit on first there. Let's speed up a little bit there and crack on the reel on the front. Wonderful stuff. That header ever so slightly. Now what I like to do is just get this auger out when I'm going around the field there, because it's not the most agile of things. So I like to get it out there straight away and then just kind of leave it out. But in we go. Last of the harvest is off. Okay, so yeah, certainly nowhere near the yield that we had previously, because I wasn't going anywhere near this speed on some of it, that's for sure. But hey, we'll see how we get going throughout. Get this field done. We are going to be baling this straw as well. We're baling any fodder we can to sell off really. So this is where we'll get that McHale in to have a bit of a blast with it, see how it goes. And I'm looking forward to that actually, very much so. So I'll let you know how we find that. I like the Galignani. It's not too bad at all. It's a strong, robust baler. A little bit of an issue with some of the pressure tensions on there at the moment, but that should probably be fixed relatively easily. But yeah, I just thought if I'm offered a free demonstration or something, then I think I'll take it. Be a nice little tryout for the case there, I think. So we'll see how that one comes along. Hopefully that's going to be tomorrow or the day after we can get that. But I need to start getting some drilling done here as well soon, so we're going to be busy, that's for sure. But anyway, we're going to keep ourselves going along here. I think what we'll just do is get to the end here, and we'll go and take a bit of a sample, make sure we're not losing anything out the back. Let's keep the grain monitors fairly similar as they were for the spring barley there. So the sieves are at the same settings there, so we shouldn't be, I mean, it's a very similar grain type anyway, so we shouldn't be losing anything out the back there or having any problems, but you never know. And away we go here. So that's all looking good that way, looking good. Fantastic. So let me know how your harvest is going. Let me know what you think of the Massey there. Like I said, it's a bit of a fixer-upper. It's a bit of a project. We've got a few things to do on it. I'll have a closer inspection of it next episode, I think, that we're with you, because I just need to get this done. So we'll get it brought out of the shed. It sounds great when you run it over, though. It sounds like it'll be even better once we give it a bit of a service up, which I'm looking forward to doing. Yeah, we'll kind of take you on that walk. I'm waiting for a quote back for 4 new Michelin tires. And we'll see, because yeah, we need to get some new boots, and it'll look even more impressive when we get those fitted, I am sure. I'm just going to kind of square off this edge here before I go and have a look, make sure everything's looking okay. As he says, as he misses a big chunk there. Yeah, that field straight ahead of us, that's the one we're going to kind of do a little bit of drainage work on there, I think. That'd be a good first pull for the 8140, I think. But we'll figure that one out. Anyway, let's just go and have a bit of a look there, and we'll knock that off as well. Alright then, so not much straw in here. It's a little bit thinner than we might expect the barley was, but still we'll get baled up anyway. As I look down through here, don't see too many seeds in the back. which means it's not coming out the back, which means it's staying in the tank, hopefully. So that is good. The old gill continues to shine. So we're going to leave it here as I get this field done. And we'll come back to you with a bit of an update when we can. I think what we might do though is just have a walk down and go and get the Ford. We'll bring that and park that in. But we'll leave it here. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. My name has been Alex. We've covered a lot here, so a lot of updates and a lot of exciting things happening on the horizon. Until next time, though, we'll see you later. Do stay safe. Enjoy what you're doing as always. If you haven't done so, do give this a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're new to Simulation for the Nation. But until next time, we'll see you later. So have yourself a great day. Stay safe, and we'll catch you in the next one.